my sites, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, of course, so you can know whenever there's something going on here, you will be advised, you will know that it is happening. So I think right now we are all together, RTWM, Towered Live, every Sunday at noon Pacific time, but you can join from all around the world, whether it's from France, from Dubai, from Mexico, from America. You can just be with us and I can see all your questions. I see I'm connected already right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and all these medias. So today we have 1 hour to talk about your life, about anything that's going on, what's going on in 2021, what's going on for the end of 2020, because we're still in November. And then we can have a little bit of fun as well. I have my tower deck with me. I have my intuition with me. And I have some people waiting right now into the Zoom. So don't forget to ask questions right now, Facebook, YouTube. Just type in your question, I will reply to it. And to appear in the show, you can join just visiting my website and you can be in the Zoom and be with us. We're like a psychic family. So let me see a little bit what's going on in the people in the waiting room. So there's Sofiane, Admit, there's Vibes Girl as well, who's coming in. Hello. Hello, so hi Sofiane, connecting to audio, Vibes Girl connecting to audio as well. I hope everything is gonna connect perfectly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pick a little crystal card just to see what is going on right now. I picked one earlier on and the vibe of the day for today was like self-love. We had the Kunzite card and it's a crystal that encourages you to just like yourself, do something for you, don't feel too miserable. I see Sofiane is not miserable, he's happy. He's waving the hand. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel there's a better vibe because, you know, we had this Mars planet that was retrograde for so long. And for everyone who's an Aries, a Scorpio, or anyway, for the whole world, when the Mars planet is retrograde, everything is tiring. And I don't know, I feel like you just can't be yourself. You just can't say what you want. But Mars now is back. The fight is back. The light is back. The fire is back. And I'm an Aries, by the way. Tell me.
I hope so.
Yeah, so it works for me. I'm an Aries. I've got the fire back, you know, and the whole world of fire. The world is on fire in a good way as well. It's time to speak, just be yourself. So yeah, so I wanted to pick a little crystal card for today for, you know, I picked one earlier on, but I want to pick one again because usually I don't pick one before, you know, but I did a little announcement before and I picked one. So I want to pick another one right now. Let's see what's coming in just to see a little bit. Expanded awareness that's coming in, which I like, you know, it's a moment to open your mind, connect with all the dimensions. And of course, we're going to ask questions to the intuition, to the tarot. And so we need to expand our spiritual awareness. That's why we're here today. So we're going to start with you, Sofiane, because you're the first person who appeared today. So do you have a question for today?
Yes, I do, but I can't see anyone here. Am I the only one on live or there are some more people?
There's two people right now on Zoom and, you know, you never know. Sometimes people appear later. Maybe they're all sunbathing somewhere. Who knows? But for now, it's you and Vibes Girl. So, you know, so there's two people in the Zoom and people are watching as well on Facebook and YouTube and some of them maybe are just, you know, having fun and I don't know what they're doing right now, but I don't know.
Cool. So I'm the lucky one actually to start first today.
Yes, maybe there will be more for you. If you are less people, more cake for everyone. So, you know what I mean?
So actually today, I mean, I do have like two questions, but I'm not sure if we're like only entitled for one question, right?
Yeah, we're going to start with one, you know, and then see a little bit what's going on everywhere on the chat and everywhere. And then if we have time, we will maybe do another question for you, if you're lucky.
Cool.
Go on.
So actually, when I spoke, said that, when I asked about the job, you said that you see something coming in January, and it's like something of a partnership, something like that. So I think you got an answer for a different thing because just let me explain to you something.
Sure,
I was asking for a job because I lost my job, so I was looking for a new job, and at the same time, recently, like before the COVID, I started sort of business.
Yes.
So I did all the paperwork and all those things. But due to COVID, I got stuck and I couldn't start the business. I
I
couldn't do anything.
understand. I understand.
So, and then I start looking for a partners, like for a partner, like someone to join the business, because things, you know how it went this year, super weird.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy.
And yeah, so far, like, I mean, so far there is nothing, but I'm still looking for a partner. So I'm not sure, maybe I will find it in January, as you said. But like the question that I asked for a job specifically, I think you didn't get the answer for that. So I was like,
Yes. Well, because you know, when I ask a question to the tarot, it will tell you, not necessarily give you the answer from what you're asking. It will tell you what is coming up regarding the sector we are discussing, you know, and we're talking about work. Work can be a partnership. It can be working for someone. It can be, you know, that's how I asked the question. What came up was more this partnership thing with two other people that would start in January. So it could be you working for two people or you starting something all together, but I saw it was going to launch or start in January. That is what's going to happen. Go on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I felt that, you know, when I picked the card, because I remember exactly what I saw, I felt that what's going to happen is in the work department of your life, this is what's going to happen in January. So maybe more than actually for having a contract in January, starting this collaboration with these two people. I feel that more from the reading of last week when you asked me what's going to happen work-wise, am I going to get a job and the money and all that. I felt that, I guess it relates to this partnership because I saw two other people and something starting at this point. In the work department of your life, this is what's going to happen. You know, that's what I felt. As a work contract, this is not what I saw specifically, but I saw something starting with two other people, you working with these two other people, partnership starting. So that's what I feel.
So I think the last time you got like you got an answer for that, not specifically for a job. And so today, still my two questions are still around this area about job and finance and everything, because this is what I'm focusing actually at the moment.
Of course,
because like a really rough time, so I don't really have a time for love and or romance and all those things.
All right, no problem.
I'm not even looking at that. So the first question is whether you think, because to be honest, after I studied the situation, I'm not sure if this business will work out. Like if I should keep looking for something, or I just give up and wait, or I should do something. So basically, I'm not sure like what should I do? Like I need some guidance toward like regarding this. What should I like focus on that, making more energy on working on that, like to find a partner, or just to do it by myself, or do something. This is one question, or just leave it, On the other question, it's still again, am I gonna find like a job, like a normal proper job? Like
I think I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So first of all, I want to say hi to Gabriela, who appeared on Facebook and asked a question. And we will, you know, hi, happy Sunday. I wanted to say hi. We see you. I see you. And with you, Sofiane, what I wanted to say, first of all, remember you are the master of your own life, you know, so take your own decisions. What we're doing here, we're tapping into different energies and seeing what's happening in the background. But remember, you are the master of your life. You need to really, you know, make your own decisions. No matter what I say, you know, it's a plus. And it's important, you know, you are the master of your life. What I really saw from last week, I have to say again, I saw cards with this business with two other people starting. So this, I feel, keep doing what you're doing with it. You know, don't leave it. If you have anything to do with it, especially right now that this Mars is moving forward, Mercury is moving forward. If there's anything you have to do regarding this business with these two other people, do it. Anything you feel you maybe have not done, or some phone call or calling them again, whatever, do it now. You know, do not think, okay, great, everything's going to happen now. Just lay on the sofa, smoke the shisha. You know, this is not, you know what I mean? Still do what you're supposed to do, you know, like do what you were supposed to do about this work. I did see it happening in January because of everything you're going to be doing as well. You know, it's not coming from the sky.
Of course.
Some things come like that by chance, but this, I feel it's a good thing it's going to launch. Now, let's see more specifically, are you going to get like a work contract, signing a contract, you know, with a company, say, okay, you're hired, you work with us, we pay you that. That's your question, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, if I see a work contract,
this
like
is
soon, because you probably need that. Yeah, right?
Yeah, so this is like the question about just the job. So it's separate. Forget about the business, just about the job.
Yeah, but when I asked about the job to the cards, what came up was this business. So the card kind of said, you know, this is going to be your work, this business you're doing with the two other people. But I can specify and look a little deeper right now and see, are you going to get a work contract separately of this business? Okay.
Yeah, because
like
so far
soon.
there is no people, like I didn't find any partner yet.
But I think you will. Yeah, that's what I felt. I think you will find partners with
I
it, and
hope
it's
so.
going to start in January. I did feel that way from the cards, yeah. But let's see now if you are getting a job, signing a contract, and if it's happening soon. Let me shuffle the cards, and I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to tell you. Okay, I would say no. I feel that, with the card I'm getting, you're pushing really very much. It feels like you're pushing very much about this work thing. You have the strength card. So you're out there, you're pushing, you're really trying very hard to get a job. Like, I'm here, sign me, It's like you're really, really looking, like, you got to give me a contract, But then what I don't like is that the Emperor is reversed. So people don't want to give you a contract right now for some reason. For whatever reason that is, it doesn't seem to be what's aligned with you right now to get a work contract. That's what I see. There's a lot of confusion for starting something new. It is not the right time. It feels that way. But what I feel is that this partnership, maybe you need to put more time in it and make it happen. And maybe that's what's going to bring you the resources, the income, and everything. That kind of confirms what I saw last time. I do not feel you will have a regular work contract, like, you sign and they pay you every month and for 12 months, whatever. I don't feel that way, but I feel there's a partnership that's going to be fine. So you will be fine. This is really what I'm feeling. So I don't see a work contract. Once again, keep sending your resume, keep calling around, because the cards sometimes are wrong. Most of the time they're right. Otherwise, people would never call me back, and they would tell me, you stupid, just go to hell. But they don't. They call me back and they say, that has happened. So that's what I'm feeling for you. Do not worry too much about this work contracting. Don't try to push too hard. Worry about this partnership, because it's a good idea, and I feel that this is what's going to bring you income.
I hope so.
Yeah, really keep the faith in that.
I tried hard. Like, I tried hard to push it, like to get like a partnership. But the moment is not really safe and secure. So people, they don't want to take a risk and invest in something where they don't know exactly if it's gonna work or not. So it's quite hard, to be honest. And that makes me actually to push more for looking for a job, like to have like a proper, because it makes you feel more secure when you have like a job, like a regular job, so it makes you feel more secure. So I'm pushing that, but I'm not sure, like, it's just weird. And the funny part, now you're telling me that you don't see anything, and I mean, like, it's just weird. But like, I've been like through Facebook, and so many people are doing tarot reader these days, like magically, like so many people they do. And so, I don't know, like, accidentally I found one lady, and she was like, yes, I can see something coming close. So I was like, let me confirm it with
oh yeah, absolutely. I think everyone can have a tarot deck and stuff. Some people are just doing that for fun. Some people are good, some people are not. I've been doing it for 30 years. I have like clients all around the world. I've been doing it a lot, like in LA and everywhere, and people come back. I don't only do tarot, I also connect with like all the dimensions and stuff. I always feel that you can compare what people say. Sometimes we all say the same, sometimes we don't. It's very important that you ask the people that really know how to do the tarot, because there's so many people doing it. It's like anything. It's like hairdresser. You can go to a million hairdressers. There's only one that can do your barber, properly. And then you go to another one. It's a disaster. So it's good if you want to compare, you can. Very often, I think that two psychics will give you the same answers. Two good psychics will give you the same answers. So since there's a lot of different things, that a lot of different answers, just see what's going to happen. And then later you will see who was right, who was not, Try to, that's what I would say, That's what I would say. Like last time, the psychic you told me you went to see as well told you that probably you will be okay with the money you lost, because you were telling me about this. You had a problem with some money, and they told you, maybe you can do it. So it seems that, some people say differently. me, I really felt that this is not going to happen for you. And I'm telling you what I see, what I feel. You know, that's all I can do. And there are a lot of people who do tarot. There's a lot of people who say bullshit as well. I have to say
Yeah,
this well, because there's no regulation. It's like, you know, and yeah, I mean, you know, I worked with tons of other psychics and stuff. A lot of them are whatever. Some of them are excellent, you know, and they're like amazing, you know, and some of them are like, nothing ever happens, and you know, so it depends. It's good to make your own judgment and to try other people. And like in LA, you know, a lot of people have a tarot deck in the living room, and then they do the tarot, they open the book. You know, it's fun as well. It's something that can be seen as fun. Me, it's my job. You know, I've done it like a lot, and I really believe in what I say. But once again, it's important to make your own judgment. You can always try compare with other people, you know, and then see, and then what matters is what will happen.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna keep continuing sending my CV and all the
things. Of course, absolutely.
And see what's gonna like turns up, because I think things change with the time as well. It's not maybe you see something today and then next day it changes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, because we're on a wheel, it keeps spinning, you know, it changes all the time. So absolutely, yes.
Yeah, it keeps changing. So
changes all the time.
So okay, so I'll stay here with you. Maybe later I will have a chance for another question.
Yes, absolutely. It sounds very likely. And thank you for coming again and your trust, you know. And we're going to now see what is going on Facebook. We have a little question from Gabriela, because it's funny because when you start the show, all the questions arrive at once. At the beginning, it's like very empty, and then you know. So let's see a little bit with Gabriela. She's asking us, I'm working with a company that distributes a medical device. There are two other competitors companies that I'm looking for. Do you see me to work with the company number 1, number 2, and number 3? Okay, thank you. So let's see which company you will be working with. Gabriela, who's asking us a question on Facebook, my Facebook wall somewhere, and I got it, which is so great. Is she going to work with company number 1, number 2, and number 3, selling, distributing medical device? Okay, so let me pick 3 cards and see which company she's going to be working with. And okay, Gabriela, company 1, company 2, company 3. You know, company 1 is very good. You know, I've got the ace of coins. It's a lot of money. It's very established. It's really great, you know, so I feel it's a very, very good thing with company 1. But company 2, I like the 10 of cups, which is it's a nice environment. I really like it. You know, it's a nice company. Company 3 is quite good too as well. It's quite a fun place to be. So company 1 is the best, I think. You know, if the money you're after, if you want something solid that is really strong, I would take company number 1. If you want to have you know, if you want to feel like in a company that you really believe in the ethics and, you know, and everything that they do, and maybe have fun with a cool group around you. Hi, Bo, that just joined us, by the way. Yeah, then choose company number 2. Company 3 should be kind of fun at the same time. I feel this business is quite good, but company 1, I would say for you. So stay with company 1. And she says, and if something will change, when it's going to happen? That's 2 questions. So I would not answer that. I would have to put more cards, my dear Gabriela. But number 1 for sure. Yeah, company number 1 is the best. Yeah, you can make it happen yourself, by the way. They don't necessarily need to knock at your door. It seems that everything is quite open for you in that. So it's quite positive what you're doing, you know. So choose the one you like most, 1 or 2, I would feel. All right. And I would encourage you to actually connect with them, because I feel like it's likely to happen. All right. So now I wanted to say hi to Leslie as well. Hi, thank you for joining the show. We've got Kirti Kapoor as well, and I will okay, there's a little question, but we'll do it a little bit later, because first there was Vibes Girl who said her camera is not working. It's totally okay if we don't see your face. We still love you. Thank you for joining, but we need your sound, because we want to hear you. So Vibes Girl, are you still here? Did you disappear? You seem to be here. Hello. Hello. Hello.
She seems to be muted.
Unmute yourself, my dear Vibes Girl.
Yes.
Por favor, click the button and unmute all that. We want to hear you. If not, I'm going to have to take another question. All right, Bo, hello.
Hello, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for joining us. It's great to see you. What is your question today? Because, you know, we do 1 Zoom, 1 Facebook, 1 YouTube, 1 Zoom again. Let's
Okay.
ask a question. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Just click that unmute. Vibes
Oh,
going.
am
Okay,
I
anyway.
unmuted? Yes, I'm unmuted.
You are
So,
not. No, I was trying.
yes, yes, yes. Well,
Just clicking everywhere like crazy.
I first of all wanted to say that thank you for last time. I really got excited about your suggestion, what the cards were saying, to
All right.
start experimenting with new things, and I am, and we are, and things seem to be working
All right. That's
and
good.
improving.
That's
So
good.
that's really a good news, and I'm just, we are going to have quite some, the next 2, 3 weeks. We'll be pretty busy with family and the holidays. And I'm taking him to my husband to Las Vegas for
That's
his
cool.
birthday.
Awesome.
Yes. So if we can peek in and see how things are unfolding in the during the holidays, the last what I would say month or so, and what I can do to help.
All right, that sounds great. So I just want to remind everyone, like because it's a little bit, it's like Bo was talking a little bit about her husband, what's going on with him through the different shows, and now we want to see how, with her new approach she has now by offering different things and saying, why don't you take a bit of this, a bit of that, rather than saying, let's do this. It works better. It seems that, very often in life, it is the case with people when you have a little bit more diplomacy. It's like, would you like a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that? Then they become like a cat and they come and they do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And everything is much easier. And it seems that it's working with your husband. And now you're planning to go to Vegas for his birthday. And you're planning all the holidays and everything. And it seems the vibe is better. So
My
ask your question
stepson will
again.
be here. My stepson will be here, and we were
All right.
talking about harmony around the holidays. So,
Yes.
how are things improving
Yes. Okay.
around the
So,
holidays?
all right. So let me see. I want to pick like a crystal card for that because it's a very general kind of question, and let's see a little
Yeah.
bit what the vibe is going to be like. All right. Okay. So let me shuffle the cards and see what is happening. Okay. So, oh. It could be better than lovers. It seems you
Oh
picked the
my
right recipe.
goodness!
This is a very good card. Yeah, it's a very
Can you
good
put it a
soul
little
connection.
closer because I cannot see it? A little closer to the camera.
I'm trying, but it could be
Oh,
more
I
close.
see.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a very good card. So this card means like you're
Okay.
totally on the same vibe, with somebody, and you
Thank
finally
you.
connect. So I think this card speaks for itself. It's a real good connection, and it's like you are here for each other. You connect
Soul
very
connection.
deeply.
Oh,
Yes,
very
yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
So yeah, it seems very good. It seems that the birthday is going to be good, and it seems you are on the same page now. So there's something you understood. But also, a lot of things have been shifting. This year has been very difficult for everyone. The
Oh,
planets
yes.
were crazy. Everyone got locked here and there, and president. Lots of things have been happening everywhere that were making everyone crazy, and even inside as well. It's been really challenging. I feel now it's a little more, things are becoming more real and a little more open, including this communication you have with him. Maybe now you understand things a bit better and he understands things as well, that you are not his enemy, that instead you are his friend, and you are, you want to have a connection, establish something with him. So sometimes it takes time, and the more you develop that with him, this connection, the less he will be likely to believe anybody else can bring that to you. The more you represent that,
Yes.
the more he will connect, because that's what everyone wants, this kind of
Yes.
connection. So that's
Yes.
what I see developing. So it's good. And
Yes.
this is like a quartz, it's kind of I forgot how it's called, but like a twin quartz or something. I completely forgot how it's called. But
yes.
it's a stone you can find. It's two crystals that are connected together.
That's very
It happens, maybe you want to buy one at some point. It's beautiful, and you can find in California, and so look into it. It's not called twin quartz, but it's called, I forgot how it's called, but it's two pieces of quartz that start from the same place of
Twin
clear quartz.
crystals. Yes.
Yeah, they represent like, you know, two people connect, like they present this love, soul, deep connection. So it seems to be good. It seems you're gonna have a good time in Vegas. Be careful,
you.
don't go too crazy.
Oh no, we don't like gambling at all. We are
Yeah, I
there
mean,
for
yeah.
just the vibes, you know.
And the food is amazing, I find there. They always have this buffet and the pools, and you know, there's a lot of and shows. I don't know if they have a lot of shows right now, but I love that about Vegas. You know, you can just
Yes.
eat, and lobster, and it's a lot of fun. You know,
I like the
you know what I mean. You can eat like all this
Yes.
big buffet. You can really eat everything you want to eat. You find it in Vegas, I find. You know,
Yes.
because it's there. So, yeah.
So it is working. I mean, I don't know
Yes,
if you are
absolutely.
pulling, if you are drawing other cards, but you know, this is.
No, I feel this to me really
okay.
means that the connection is reestablished. It feels
Okay.
that way. Yeah, it
Good.
feels like you are right there.
I feel it, but I
Yeah.
don't have much on the outside to judge by. So
I understand.
what is I sometimes what I do is I go with my emotion and presume or assume that this is what the other person is feeling, and that has set me up for trouble a number of times. That's why I'm saying, well, let's peek and see what is
Yes.
going on in both kingdoms.
Yes, I think what's very important with him is once you understand the system, the way to like present things, you know, it's exactly what I said last time. Say, would you like
Yes.
this or that? Rather than saying we're doing this. This doesn't
Yes.
work with him. But if you just,
Yes.
you know, say, oh, would you like this or that or this or
Yeah.
that? So you just have to change the strategy. It's
Yeah.
very much, it's like
Okay.
on the plane, you know, finally you only
Yeah.
have chicken or fish, but the way they come,
Yes.
you know, it's like, well, I don't have enough drink. And then you feel a little bit happier than if they throw the water and say, for you, water.
Yes.
You know, but there's like, we need a bit of champagne, you know, and then you feel like a little bit better. So
Yeah.
it works that way.
I love
Okay.
Thank you so much. I
Wonderful.
appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome. Thank you for being with us. You know, it's a pleasure to see you every week here with us. And now I'm going to check a little bit what is going on Facebook. So Kirti Kapoor was asking us a question. I wish I could actually put the message from Facebook so everyone can
Yes.
see it, but I'm not that advanced yet. So one day we all pray that I can put the message so everyone know what we're talking about, especially if I start watching the show. But okay, so hey, can you please do a reading for a person named Sahil Nagi? He is waiting for his visa. When will he get? Which months we'll see? So I want to remind you, Kirti, the month thing, the time thing with the tower is not always very precise. But let's see if this person, Sahil Nagi, will get the visa, at least, if that's going to happen. I can kind of check, you know, when this is likely to happen, you know, let's see. So is he going to get the visa that he's wanting? So let me see what is the positive. Hi, Crystal, I can see your face. Now you put your camera. Welcome. Okay, so let's see for this person, they're going to get the visa, and then when? Yes, I feel it's going to happen, and it's very likely to happen. The Six of Cups is coming in there. They are putting everything together. Maybe there's some kind of file it needs to be put, but I see it happening. When exactly? I want to say it's very positive what I see around it. We've got a judgment as well. So this person will get the visa. When is it exactly happening? Maybe around the holiday, if I would say. We are getting very close to December, Christmas and all that, because the Six of Cups can be a celebration, people around you having fun. It could be like a Christmas present, whether you do Christmas or not, but it could be some kind of Christmas, you know, revelation stuff. So I feel it's happening quite soon. The only thing that stops it from happening right now is because the system is a little bit slow, if I may say. You know, you've got the Three of Wands in the middle, you know, that's a bit negative in a sense that it's a bit slow. But this person, I feel, will get the visa. They're going to be very happy, and it's going to be exactly what they wanted, you know, the type of visa they wanted. They will not require more pieces and stuff. I feel it's going to happen just as planned, probably around the holiday. That's what I'm feeling, Kirti, for your friend Sahil. So that sounds great. And now we have Vibes Girl. Do you have your sound now? Can you ask the question or not? If not, I'm going to have to move to Kristen. Kristen don't have a microphone or no question?
Don't. Oh,
Vibes Girl is with us anyway.
you can hear us. Okay, you can hear me. Good.
Now it's working. Here you are. What is your question?
I don't actually have a specific question,
Okay,
which is
bye. No, okay.
contrary to your instructions. So I apologize, but I'm just taking it all in. So
Okay,
thank
I'm
you.
leaving. I'm leaving. Enough. No, I'm kidding. Ask. What do you want to ask? Tell us. Now you're here. We've been
Okay.
waiting
Well,
for you.
I know I I'm a little frozen deer in headlights.
No worries.
I should ask about the work that I need to do and how that's developing and like what my next step is. I'm a
Okay.
little confused with that. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to try to figure out what job you should be doing. Okay. We actually had a similar question a while ago from someone who asked us a question.
Yes.
And I felt that we're going to work in this kind of school with music and this kind of entertainment environment. So because I did it once, I will do it twice and check,
Okay.
what kind of world should be, because I can't say yes on one side and then, no
Yes.
on the other. Otherwise, I would be not very nice. So let me see what I see. Well, I'm going to pick like a crystal card to see a little bit what kind of impression it's giving me regarding your work. Um, I have to say something really strange without the card, just by touching them. I feel something about you. You're going to be, what the fuck? Mechanics. Do you selling cars or being in this kind of environment of cars, selling maybe car pieces, cars? I feel something around the cars, like a car factory, car dealership, something with selling pieces for the cars, engineering. I feel something. I feel a connection like that. I could see you in this environment. And now you're going to tell me I'm a singer. Are you kidding me?
I actually, my day job, I work in nonprofit, so
Right.
very far away from cards.
It's very far away. Yes, that's yeah. It is very much. Maybe you're a little bit lost with what you're doing right now. I feel from the cards. I see you in this environment. I see cars. I see selling cars. I see something with the car. The mechanics.
Mechanics. Okay, that's
Maybe
interesting.
more into sales, maybe into sales or something around this. This is the images that I got. The mechanics, pieces for the cars, maybe a train as well. I don't know why, but a company that deals with that. So to a certain extent, if you tell me you are doing non-profit, some of these huge companies like BMW, a big car company, have a section of that, they dedicate some money for other things, maybe giving a car to poor people or something like that, or creating like an event. Who knows? It is possible, but I feel it would be connected with that industry, if I may say. I'm not saying you need to become a car dealer, dealing cars or something, but I see this whole industry that could be connected to what you're doing, working with them, maybe developing something for them. They all have funds, for, like social funds, or they develop things in art, or, all of them have that, especially big companies. So they might be something around there, but I see a connection with this mechanic thing. I'm going to pick a crystal card to see a little more, clearly, and see a little bit what is the message. But I see you in this environment. Yeah, I felt that immediately when I don't know. Yeah. All right. And the card that comes
Very
up.
unexpected on mine.
Can you say that again?
I said very unexpected on my end.
Very unexpected, yes. But you know what? You have the same card as Bo that just came in, the soul connection, the lovers, It could come from someone that you love, from a connection. Somebody could bring you to that. I feel like it could come through a person that you connect with. You could get that job through this person. That's what I would say. It comes through that. So you might decide to change what you're doing or work for a completely different business because of that. It's someone that you really care about that would introduce you to this new world, if I may say. But I see mechanics, cars. Yeah. I see you around there. A company that does that.
Right.
Yeah. You ask? I told you.
That is interesting. I'm going to have to do some deep soul probing. So thank you.
You're very welcome. But what I want to say is that I don't see you like selling cars in a shop, okay, you want a BMW with a radio, with this, with that, with the GPS. I don't feel something like that, but I see you in this environment. So yeah, factories, maybe helping people in factories that make these cars. They maybe have issues. I don't know, but I see you surrounded by this, mechanics, cars, something around there. That's where you need, this is people working with cars. And this is the vibe I have for you. Yes.
Maybe using my talents in that industry. Yeah, supporting.
Yes,
that
exactly.
industry.
Because all these big companies have funds, to help people that are less fortunate or arts, or they all have funds like that to help certain things. They might be a connection with that, maybe by giving them a car, or maybe maybe teaching them a new job. People that don't have a job, maybe teaching them how to work with the cars, put the things together. You could be maybe a facilitator, hiring. I feel, but it's in this business, this industry. Maybe start to look for that. What is this? What is the car business looking for in terms of all the social part, helping people, hiring new people, teaching them. I feel all that environment for you, and I see someone that you really care about, that really connected to you, who's in there, that can lead you there. You can actually bring that to them as well. Your skills, you can bring them there.
Okay.
So you know what you got to do now. Start Googling a little bit of LinkedIn.
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, but there are indeed, I know like there's foundations, all these companies have a foundation and they do different things and they have a lot of money, a lot of companies have tons of money, and to minimize the taxes, then they invest in kind of like, different funds, and like in France, for instance, like the electricity company, they have tons of money, have huge art collections, and they buy art. And so, it's huge. So the car business, I see you kind of like shifting in there, trying to see how you can facilitate things for them, and maybe how they hire people, teaching them, giving free cars, maybe to poor countries that don't have cars, maybe old cars that they might need, ship them, something like that, or pieces for cars that people can't afford, they can't fix their car, maybe, I don't know, in Africa, in different countries, and then maybe they ship some old stock. I don't know, that's just, I see you in this, in working with this industry. Yes. All right.
Okay.
You're like,
okay, thank you very much.
But please be back. I come back like in a few weeks and tell us what's going on. With that, I really want to know, if my intuition was right. And it's always very good to stay in touch and see what is going on, And but I feel that for you. Yes, very much.
Okay. Thank you. I will be back. Thank you.
I hope so. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll be with you soon. Okay, you can stay with us right now and see what is going on with the other people and the other questions. And now I'm going to reply to the question. Thank you very much. And now we're going to reply to a question that is coming from YouTube. So, Jacarita Future, I remember you asked us a question last week, and I didn't understand very well, the question, because I don't know, it was mixed up. I didn't get it. I missed half of the message. So now I got the whole message. So I understand you want to know if you're, will I be successful in my boxing career? Okay, so you want to know if your boxing career will be successful, and if it will bring money, I guess, because you say career path financially. So I guess you want to know as well if your boxing career is going to be successful, but also if it's going to generate money. So let me see a little more clearly, because last week, once again, I missed half of the message. It was, and I just thought it was a career question, and I didn't get the boxing part. So let me see for you, Jakari, the future on YouTube, is your boxing career going to be successful? So I'm shuffling the card and I'm going to tell you what I see for you. Okay, is it going to be successful? Yes, no, outcome. Yes, it says that if you really have a very good financial planning, so this is the money, this is kind of the planning. So I think that if you plan things very carefully, it can be successful. It can work very well for you. So it's very much about the planning. So you need to have a plan, because it's hard for you to, sometimes you are too much of I feel that you have some kind of intuition, as well in your life. You do things, like by the book, not by the book, by the ear. You feel something, you do it that way, but you need to be a little more, maybe work with a manager or someone who can tell you, okay, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing that. That's what's going to bring money. So you need to work with someone maybe who's a bit older and who can really plan everything for you and help you make the right decision. I would say a manager needs to be with you and help you with that. And that will ensure financial success. I don't know if you have already a manager, but you need to have that person, and who really will help you see the reality the way it is. You go there, you make that money. You do that, you make that money. You fight here, you make that money. So you need someone who's very much like that, who doesn't think with their heart, don't think with their mind. only think with their mind, someone who's completely like a strategist. So you need to work with someone like that because you do not have that quality. You need, I mean, maybe you have a little bit, but you need to work with someone like that. And then I will see the success coming very much with a plan. I hope I was able to answer your question. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel as well. And then let's see, there's more questions and more things coming up. So Gabriela is saying, thank you. You are welcome. And then Kirti Kapoor saying, yes. Okay. Betsy Love is asking us, okay, my name is Betsy. Why is my ex-boyfriend Carlos stalking me? Okay, so let me see. Okay, so let's see why your ex-boyfriend Carlos is stalking you. And that's a question from Facebook. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards and see a bit what is happening with him. Why is he stalking you? Okay, so he's here, you're here, what is going on? See, you're here. First of all, from what I see, I don't think he's a monster, you know, because sometimes stalker, it could be a crazy person that is like, you know, stalking you and completely crazy. And, you know, so I don't, from the cards, and once again, be careful if you feel someone is stalking you, be careful, of course, you know, if you feel something's not right. But I don't feel there's a desire to create your problem or to be bad with you, or I don't feel that way. I think he misses you, you know, somehow he misses you, this Carlos person. He because yeah, he's just very sad that you're not with him, and then you were bringing him something very nice, some kind of balance in his life, and he lost it, and so he's very sad about that. And I feel that he wish he could force you to love him again, so that's why he's stalking you. You know, he cannot get over you. He wish he could actually push you to love him again. That's why he's stalking you. So he's still, you know, he's not over you. This is the reason why he can be very pushy, very, you know, like, yeah, I want you to love me. I want, you know, so, but yeah, now you turn the page, you know, yes. So, yes, because he was not always 100% faithful with you, I feel. And that's the reason why he made some mistakes. And now I feel that you moved on, the world is here, and yeah. So it feels that way. And so then you ask me, will I meet a good man in my life? So I would just say quickly, because that's the second question, but because you've got the world's card, I feel that without him, you are better in your life. So the world means, you know, an accomplishments. So I'm not going to, you know, I encourage you to ask a question next week because we've got other people who have questions. But yes, I feel you're going to be better without him, I have to say, because it was not easy to be with him. And I feel he was a little bit of a player, this Carlos, you know, a bit of an actor, a bit of a, oh, I'm so sad today, please. And, you know, kind of like trying to manipulate you a little bit. And so you're probably better without him. But that's why he's stalking you. He still wants you, you know, he still wants you to be with him. And you know, and he still loves you. So that's why. But he's probably not the best company for you. So now let me see a little bit what's happening. So here, love life, we talked about it. Hi, Paola from Italy. Great to see you. You can send us a question if you want. You can write it on Facebook. I'm just scrolling a little bit to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, so Betsy Love, I answered your question. And then, okay, Paola, we have this question. I've just had a new working opportunity to write for a new web magazine. It will be online from next week. Is it going anywhere? Okay, so let's see what I see for you, Paola. This new web magazine, you're writing for them. Is it going to be good? It's starting.
But I'm really excited because today, Sunday, is the time.
Oh!
Sorry, that was me.
I was like, am I hearing voices? What is going on here?
It's just Facebook, and then your video popped up, so you were talking. Actually,
it's my fault, of course, Sophia. I know I'm guilty. All right, so let me concentrate a little more. I was like, what did I do with the computer? What's going on? There's voices coming in. All right. So anyway, Paola, is this work for this web magazine online gonna go anywhere? Is it a good idea? Is it gonna bring anything good for you? So let me, you know what, I'm going to use this deck of red cards that I like a lot. This Tower of the Tsar, it's gold and red and good for business. So let me see, let me shuffle these cards and see what I see for you, Paola. Okay, so is this going to be good for you? Yes and no outcome. Let me see. No. What I don't like about it, you know, the whole thing, the whole picture looks good. You know, it's the Ace of Cups, by the way. Ace of Cups is like you feel in your environment. That's very, you know, maybe you were waiting for this kind of job for a long time. So it's exciting, it's creative, you know, it looks good. But the problem is that they are awful. That's my problem. It looks like there's a hole, but it's just because of the green screen. But this is the devil reversed. So it means that the problem, I feel they want to get as much as they can from you, you know, and make promises and say, yeah, and of course we're gonna hire you many times and you're gonna write more for us. And I feel they want to use you. So I don't like them too much. And I feel I have to say it could end up with like you having to maybe sue them or so it is unfortunately from what I see in the cards, but once again, do your thing, see what's happening, you know, start the job, but just be aware that they don't seem to be good people. They seem to be unreliable and it's like you're too good for them. I would encourage you already to look for something else, start this opportunity, do it because now you said you would do it, but don't get burnt by them because they are bad people, you know, they are not good. Look for something else at the same time. I really don't like what I see, unfortunately, and do not let them feel down, you know, don't let them make you feel down about yourself because they are the ones that are really super unnice, okay? But I'm sure you're going to find something great after. So now we have Marisol, who's on, how do you call it again? It's Twitter and Periscope. She's asking, what is my future looking like? Marisol, it would be better if you could ask a proper question because if you ask me about the future generally, I'm going to put 100 cards on the table and then it's going to take forever. And, you know, like the Sunday thing is more like for asking one question. So... But because I don't know if you are going to ask another question, let's just put like a few cards on the table to see what is the vibe for you, okay? I'm going to do that quickly because I don't know. Because I've decided. I change my mind every 2 minutes. Now I just want to see, okay, let's see what I see for you future, okay? Okay, so let me see. Paola, you are very welcome. I see you say thank you so much. And it's good to be aware of the future. Exactly. You know, you want to really know what is going on in the future so you can take the right decisions. And while, you know, you still you live your life, but you know what's going on, you know, behind. So Marisol is asking, what is my future looking like? So I'm going to put some crystal cards, tell you what the vibe is like. Okay. Past, present, future for you. Let's see what is going on, past, present, future. You know, it feels that at the moment, I would say, just be careful. There's some bad things around you. You got the black tourmaline card. Be careful. I think people are not very nice to you. You know, you are in a circle that is not great for you. Make sure you're like add a layer of protection around you. A black tourmaline crystal would be great as well, you know, to be wearing black tourmaline because it feels that people are jealous of what you have, you know. You seem to be a person who's always quite happy and quite, you know, excited about your own life and thankful for what's happening in your life. And sometimes people are jealous of how you're feeling. The card that comes up as well is the expanded awareness, meaning that there will be, you know, everything that is happening now, even if it's difficult and people are really, you know, angry with you and like doing bad things to you, it will result in you actually being higher, you know, it will help you go in a higher level. So I feel that everything that is happening right now, don't worry too much because all that will lead you to like this kind of elevation, if I may say, you know. So for now, protect yourself and elevate yourself. I feel you will be on a higher level thanks to what is happening right now. This is what I feel for you energetically. It's quite positive. It means that the situation that is happening now is going to change and make you like much more powerful and much on a higher level. You know, you will be above all that. So thanks to everything that's happening right now. So it will improve, I feel. I hope I was able to help you, Marisol. Thank you for watching on Periscope or Twitter because it's the same company. So it's a Periscope sign, but it's on Twitter at the same time. Anyway, so yes, thank you for your question. And we're here every Sunday Monday. And now it looks like we have a little more time for Sofiane for the second question. We want to know what he wants to ask.
Okay, so I'm gonna go completely different because I was thinking about like you've got a lot of questions today about job. Everyone is asking about like work, job, what they're gonna do, and all these things. So without mentioning the names, I just want to ask about one person.
Show us the passport of the person, please. No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
Expose everyone. We want to know everything: date of birth, passport, credit card.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Just without just. I would say the name starts with D. My question is just like, am I gonna ever see this person again, or like, is this person like thinking about me, or like, are we gonna meet again somehow, somewhere?
All right.
Something like. That's all.
All right, so let me pick some cards and see if you and Dee are going to reconnect again somewhere, somehow, and what is going to happen between the two of you, you know, in the future, if I may say. So let me see what I see for the two of you. Okay, so you, Sofiane, and Dee, what is going on? You are here. Okay, so you really like them, you know, I feel like you really care for them, you really love them. I feel there's some kind of love, you know, I feel you really, really care about them. They're not clear, you know, I feel there's the Seven of Swords that's coming up, so they're not very clear, you know, it's like you don't know what is going on. They haven't always been clear with you. You've been very clear, you know, this is what I am, this is who I am, this is what I want to give to you. But there is the world. The world is the best card, so I feel they're going to see each other again, and I feel that, yes, I feel you will see them again, and it's very positive. It is thanks to you, by the way, because it seems you are the one leading, you know, the whole thing and giving a lot. And you are the one bringing a lot to this person, I feel. You know, the other person is very confused, I find, about themselves. And they don't know, but there's a world, you know, and the world is the best card of the accomplishment. I think you will see them again. And either you're going to go and visit them, or they're going to come to you, or I feel...
Can't, because before when I used to work, like I used to travel a lot, but I don't work now anymore, so I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, but you will again.
I'm stuck here. But like, I mean, it's been more than like a year now. There's no contact at all, nothing. But that's why I was just like wondering if we ever gonna meet again somewhere.
You will meet again. I really feel that way very much. And I think you should meet again. And even if you have to go and see them, if you have to go and meet them, it's okay. But I feel that somehow they haven't always been as involved with you as you have been involved with them. I do see something about them that was not as honest as you were. That being said, you know, sometimes there's always one person in the relationship that kind of fuels the whole thing. You know, there's always one person that brings more, and then the other one follows, and then after that it can change. And I feel like you are this person fueling the whole thing, you know, but I feel, yeah, you will see them again, and it's going to be very nice. And I feel, because the world's coming in as well, you know, it's a card as well of traveling. I feel like when all this bullshit with the COVID and all that is kind of like, leave us alone. When I know the planes are still already flying from Dubai but still, it's not the same. It's not like you can take any plane and just go on the plane and go wherever you want. It's a little bit screwed up still, very much. So, but it will change. When all that I feel is like better, so probably next year, then you will be able to see them. And I feel there will be a reconnection, and it's, you have the power to make it happen, and you have to use this power to make it happen, to see them again. It feels that way. Voila, you have the clear quotes. Yeah, use it really, because it's a good thing, and it's going to be, you have a lot to bring to them.
Okay.
You have a lot to bring to them. You have, you know, a lot of love, and I feel that's what you are bringing to them, and this person needs to have it from you, you know. So it will happen. Really, you know, keep hoping with that and planning, or, you know, even sometimes you plan in your mind, you don't know when it's going to happen, but you say one day, you know, or I want that to happen because I know I want it to happen.
But the thing is, like, in my mind, I mean, it was actually me who stopped the whole thing. It was me who said, like, this is it, it's over. So it was me actually who made, like, who actually stopped the contact
Yes.
100%. So
Yes.
it was me. So I was just wondering if she like one day we will meet, or that's all. So
You are wondering if what? Sorry.
if we're gonna like one day, like soon, or like we're gonna meet again. Like
Yes, I
face to
think you are going to. I very much feel that you're going to meet again. Absolutely. Yes, I feel that way. Yes, you will
yeah, but this
reconnect.
person is not thinking about me or anything, right? No.
Is this person not thinking about you?
I'm not sure. I'm asking you if you see something.
Yeah,
like
yeah. No,
that.
I was asking what the question was. No, they're waiting for you to make a move to them. They're
not-
open to you making a move. You know, if you call, if you go, they are totally open to it, but they are not doing it.
Okay, fair enough.
They will
they
not
have
do
to
it
wait for
themselves. You
long.
have to do it. What?
That they have to wait for long.
I don't know if they're watching or what, but you should do it because it's a good thing for you. I feel you will be with them again. You will reconnect. That was my answer, you know, to your question. You will reconnect again, and I think it's a good
Yeah,
thing.
well,
You will
maybe
be
next
happy.
year, but definitely not this year.
Well,
Not
this year is a little
definitely.
bit. This year anyway, it's a little bit complicated for everyone.
Yeah.
So let's just finish it, and then start something a little more fun because it's been a
Oh,
hell of a
yes,
year.
please, because I just want to wipe this year. It was one of the worst years ever that I have had. I had
Yeah.
so many things going on, and so many like things went upside down, and that's it.
No,
So I
yeah,
just
this year, but you know, this year has been some kind of reset as well for every country, every places, every people. A lot of people have to ask themselves as well, what am I doing in this world, you know? And so a lot of people, I think
Indeed.
that were doing something and just every day was the same and it was okay, but they didn't know anything different. And I feel that it's forcing people to kind of like reassign, you know, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing here? Why do I go to work every day, taking the subway? I'll be at 7 o'clock and work with people that I don't like when I can be in my place, just with my computer doing something else. You know, why do I live in the center of Paris when I can be like in the forest, close to forest, in the countryside? Why am I in Dubai when I could be, I don't know, in somewhere else, in New York?
Exactly. Actually,
Everyone-
I was asking myself these questions. Why I'm in Dubai? In the when I could be somewhere else, like where my family is, in France or somewhere else. I'm like,
Yes,
So-
because everything is changing. That's the thing, you know. A place that was very good once now maybe is horrible, you know. Like London was amazing a few years ago. Right now, everything is closed. Everything is still very expensive. It's and there's a Brexit. There's a lot of things that are not, you know. It was less. It was more fun before. Every city, every place has its, you know. Dubai had some amazing moments as well. Maybe right now, I don't know. It's way more difficult. It used to be very cheap, I think, like as well, you know, like 15 years ago, it was easier. There was no tax, you know, a lot of things where that's why everyone was going.
Super
And now,
expensive.
sorry?
Now it's super
I
expensive.
know it's very, very expensive. So people see if it's
the
profitable.
The only good things around Dubai now, it's like the weather is amazing.
In winter.
It's just, it's winter. It's like perfect weather. And the only good things actually is Dubai. It's like the connecting point between Asia and Europe. So
Very true. Very true.
It's like really, and they are like really good too. Honestly, like the things how they are here, everything's organized and all those things. But the life is expensive. Life is not easy here, especially if you don't have a job or you don't have like an income or something. It's not really simple as people think. But yeah, I mean, everywhere else in the world now it's the same. So.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. I have to say, I'm in Mexico
more or
right
less.
now, and it's kind of relaxed, you know. So it all, you know. I think, every place has its moment of glory, and then it shifts to another place, you know. And then you need to keep moving, you know, a little bit every 5 years, or you know, everything is reevaluated. And like Hong Kong right now, it's not very good what's happening, you know. And that's a place that used to be so cool. I mean, everyone was starting to go to Hong Kong, you know, it's amazing, and now they have all these political problems.
I lived in Hong Kong for a few months. I loved it.
You see, everyone tells me that, but now with these political problems and stuff, I don't know, it's changing. It's scary.
Yeah, things change. Hopefully things will get better in next year. And I might suggest something actually. You should do this kind of videos, like even one during the week. not only from Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, I want to, actually, I'm planning to. It's just that I do a lot of readings as well. In fact, private readings for people that call me. So I have a lot of private readings. This is just a little thing that is fun on Sunday because I think it's great to connect, you know. But I'm planning to do one in the week. And also the time is difficult because I know people everywhere in every country. And so I have to choose the right time. This is very based in kind of the LA time, but I would be good. Yeah, and then I want to do one in French as well because you know I know so many people in France and Saint Bart's, and so I have to kind of like yes. But you're absolutely right. I want to do another one in the week, and I hope I will.
Yeah, that
I
would
will.
be perfect. Actually.
Yeah, it would
All
be
right,
good.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you next week.
Absolutely great, Sofiane. Thank you very much. I want to thank everyone. We're going to end this little show. And Brett is saying, wonderful to see you on here. Thank you for the light that you bring. Thank you, Brett. And you know you can ask a question if you want. But now we're coming to an end. Every Sunday, noon Pacific time, you can be here on Zoom or ask me your question on Facebook, Twitter, Zoom, and everywhere. Have a great week. Have a great Sunday, and I will see you very soon. Thank you. Goodbye.